guys, how you doing? It's always good to see you guys and to be here with you guys. So let's get into it. Okay? Um Listen, please bear in mind, if you guys, for those of you that is watching my YouTube channel, if you see me look down every so often, it's because I'm trying to make sure that my podcast is also picking up. So for those of you that don't know, I do have a podcast on Spotify. It's called True Reflections. Yes, it's called True Reflections. And for those of you in the podcast that may not know, that I also have a YouTube channel. I go under the name of Cheyenne Angel on YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and follow me, subscribe. Go ahead over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. You'll see the same content, probably a little bit more visual or whatever the case is, so you can see the face behind the voice. Yeah, so let's get into it. So here's my thing. Today I just want to talk about us women and the fact that we have misplaced anger issues. What do I mean about misplaced anger issues? Okay, this is what I mean, right? Because I saw a video yesterday which really prompted me to do this segment today. I saw this video yesterday, and this person probably spray painted. There I go, being tongue tied again. But yeah, this lady literally spray painted on, I'm guessing, the female's car, talking about leave my husband alone, ho. I'm like, and my first initial thought, listen, first of all, this is my disclaimer. I do not condone cheating, okay? Because I don't want nobody cheating on me. And for those of you that are in relationships or in marriages, if you're happily married, please don't do anything to jeopardize your relationship, okay? I don't condone the whole sidekick, side chick, side piece, whatever you want to call it. I do not condone it, first of all, okay? So let's just get that out of the way. With that being said, women, ladies, our misplaced anger is when we attack the other party, which never made any sense to me, because that female, the lady or the girl, I know you guys are going to be calling her all type, this hypothetically person, all type of expletives or whatever, but the lady in question, the female in question, has no loyalty to you. She has no loyalty to you. The side chick in question was not the one that knew they were in a committed relationship and approached your husband or your boyfriend. Well, and the thing is, listen, when you're dating and you're not married, as long as you're not married, technically you're still single, right? As long as you are not married, there's no ring on the finger, technically you are still single. Whoa. But if you find yourself in a committed relationship with someone, if you had that conversation with your significant other that you were seeing and you guys had made the decision to be exclusive to one another, then please live up to your word and be loyal and faithful to said person. Because it is no fun finding out that the person that you're being loyal and faithful to is cheating on you. Like, come on. Like, who does that? Well, apparently a lot of people does it, but come on. So when we attack these women, when we go for the third party because we find out that our significant other is cheating with the third party, Why is it that the first initial thought is to attack the third party? When you're in a committed relationship, your boyfriend knew that he was in an exclusive committed relationship to you. So if your boyfriend is cheating with a third party, wouldn't the smart thing to do is to approach the guy that's in a relationship with you? Wouldn't that be the logical thing to do? And if it's your husband, if it is your husband is the one that took vows. Your husband is the one that promised you before God, before your family and friends, to honor, love, and respect you. Your husband was the one that made vows and promised to be loyal and faithful to you. It was not the third party. And this goes for females too, because sometimes we have men out there that are loyal and faithful in their relationship to their women, and the women are the ones out there doing crap, doing mess. But at the end of the day, the person that's in a relationship with you are the only person that owes you some loyalty, because they knew they were in a relationship with you. They knew they were married to you before they approached a third party. They knew. And they knew within themselves that if you found out, the hurt and pain that it would cause you, and they chose to do it anyway. So again, why is it that our initial thought when we catch our significant other stepping out on us, the initial thought is to attack the third party? Why? If you're going to tell somebody to leave somebody alone, shouldn't it be you tell your significant other to leave said person alone? Shouldn't it be that you be angry and upset at your husband or at your boyfriend, your wife, your girlfriend for stepping out on you? And granted, a lot of times it's like the situation, very rare, does the other person know. It's very rare, very rare that the other person knows that this person is in a relationship. Because come on, realistically, what guy do you know will see a highly attractive female, approaches them and say, hey, well, I have a girlfriend and everything, but I would still like to date you. Or I'm married and with wife and kids and and a dog, cat, rat, or whatever at home, but I still would like to date you. What guy do you know generally approaches a female like that? They don't. They really don't. You know what they do? The single ones pretend, well, of course, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're dating or whatever. But again, I say, if you already had a conversation with your significant other about being exclusive, then you should just be exclusive. But if you're just dating, if you are just simply dating, please let it be clear that you are simply dating. Do not lead nobody on. Do not give no false impression that you guys are in a committed exclusive relationship. Just keep it a buck. Keep it all the way real. And the thing is, men, the reason why women get upset when we find out that you are doing the stuff that you do to us, one of the many reasons is that we get upset because you took our option away from us. You didn't give us the opportunity to choose if we wanted to continue with the facade or continue with getting to know you. You automatically deny us the opportunity to choose. Because any guy that's in a relationship, when they see another female that they want to get to know, or they want to hit, smash, or possibly date, they never ever say, I am in a relationship, I am married, and I want to date you. Now, unless they are polygamists, that's something totally completely different. But for those of you that claims to think that I believe in monogamy and whatever the case is, these men are not going out there informing these females that they're in a relationship with you. The married men, they take their ring off. That's what they do. These married men are taking their rings off, and they're walking around as if they don't have a care in the world. They're walking around as if their wife, their family, their kids, or whatever do not exist, because they're busy chasing the other tail. Like, come on. So ladies, why when we catch our person cheating, we automatically attack the female, the innocent female? And yes, I choose to say innocent because, again, oftentimes I would say 80%, and I know it's a big percentage, 80% of the time, the woman or the person that your significant other is cheating with don't have a clue that they were married, don't have a clue that they were in a committed relationship. So why are we upset at them? And listen, yes, I know there's a small percentage of women out there that do prefer to date married men, that do prefer to date men that are in committed relationship. We're not talking about those heifers, baby. Those heifers, by all means, attack them. By all means, get in their face or whatever. Do what you must, okay? But for the greater percentage of women out there that genuinely don't have a clue that the person that they are dating or were dating is married or is in a committed relationship with you, and you find out, why are you attacking the female? She owes you no loyalty. And please don't get in my comment section talking about, well, she owes loyalty to the woman because as a female XYZ. If she knows and she willingly goes along with it, again, by all means, listen, if you need backup, baby. But if it's a case, and it's many cases where she genuinely did not know, then why are you attacking her? Why are we attacking the female as opposed to both of you getting together and whooping his butt, which would be the most sensible and the most logical thing to do? Because he played both of you. The guy is the culprit. But we're so busy letting these men get off scot-free, and then we're attacking the female. And then the thing is, this is the best part about it, because when you're attacking this one, and then he's going to go back and find another one. Are you like, you can't beat everybody. At some point, you're going to have to realize that those females that your husband or your boyfriend is cheating with is not the problem. It's really not. They owe no loyalty to you, but the person that you're in a relationship with, they are the ones that you should hold accountable, because their loyalty was to you. They owed you something. They owed you to be honest and truthful and faithful and loyal to you, and they chose not to, knowing the pain it would cause you in the end. So why are we attacking the females, ladies? Why are we attacking them? Why are we attacking them? It makes no sense. Our anger is misplaced. Our anger is seriously, seriously, seriously misplaced. Like, come on. Because over some dick, ain't no dick that good. Ain't no dick that good. Because listen, if you're in a committed relationship with me, even if we're not in a committed relationship, if we're talking, please let me know that you're also talking to multiple people. Please let me know that you are still out there dating and keeping your options open, so that I can have a fair chance to decide what it is that I want to do. And you men will be surprised. You men will be surprised when you are openly honest with women. Game changer. Putting you guys on game. It's a game changer. Because your honesty itself is attractive. You allowing us the opportunity to choose. Do I want to pursue this with you and risk whatever, or am I simply going to walk away? But the fact that you lied and you deceived and you manipulated me into a relationship with you, you sold me a dream, had me believe that there is a future for us. All the while, you are already in a committed relationship with somebody else. All the while, you are already engaged, making wedding plans with somebody else. All the while, you are already married to somebody else. All the while, you are already married with a child on the way to somebody else. All the while, you are already married with multiple kids. I'm always being tight-tongued. With multiple kids, with a cat, rat, dog, rabbit, bird at home. And you chose. This is what upset us, because you robbed us of the opportunity to walk away with your approach, with your lies and your deceit and your manipulation. You deliberately robbed us of our time. The time where we could have been entertaining somebody else, a single person, a genuinely single person that we may have a possible future with, an actual future with. Possibly. What upsets us is that you deliberately and purposely stole from us. And what did you steal from us? You stole our time. You stole our time. You stole our efforts. You stole our energy. You stole our feelings. And you could not care less about the pain that it not only caused me in the end, but it also caused your wife. Or the pain that it also caused your fiance. The pain that it also caused your girlfriend. All of whom is busy out there curbing dudes left, right, and center, being loyal and faithful to you. And you men find it so hard and difficult to return the favor to the female or the person that you chose to be in a relationship with. And with all of this, when you are caught cheating, all of those emotions is what your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife is feeling But unfortunately, all of the anger and that rage that she feels towards you is misplaced and being directed at the third party. And mind you, oftentimes, it's so sad, it's like the situation will start off as the female not knowing, because there are cases that like that. But by the time they find out, it's too late. Because I remember a few years ago seeing a video of this young lady who was in a relationship for years with this guy, had kids by this guy, and when she found out that he was married, the guy that was promising her marriage. I don't know if you guys remember seeing that video, but I vaguely remember like she was saying in the video, because she was in tears and she was crying, and I think she had one of the kids with her, the youngest one, or maybe both of the kids with her in the car at that point in time. And she was devastated because this guy was promising to marry her. This guy was promising a whole future with her and the kids that they have together. All the while, he was married. He was married with a family of his own. And when she found out, she was devastated because they were together for so long. I think they were together for about 2 or 3 years at that point. Feelings was already involved. She had already fallen head over heels in love with this guy that deceived her. And I remember like a lot of people getting in the comments talking about, well, you know, a person's husband is not yours. Like in the they were going ham on her in the comment section, no lies. They were literally blaming her, bashing her for being in a relationship with this person that she did not know at the time that he was married. And when she did find out that he was married, she was devastated. These are the damages that men do to females that sometimes cause women to be the way that we are or react the way that we react. And then you guys want to call us crazy as if y'all didn't make us crazy. Like for real. Like be all the way for real. But again, like I totally like went off, but by the time we find out that these men are married, it's too late. And listen, I say we, because I'm also a female, okay? And you haven't passed anything until you die, okay? So no, I'm not speaking as an experienced side chick or whatever, because if you guys, this is the thing, if you guys are gonna look at it like I'm justifying cheating or I'm, you know, trying to make sense of the side chick or whatever, then why would you guys be like, oh, I'm speaking as if I'm a side chick? Why can't it be that I'm speaking as a jaded wife? Maybe I'm a divorcee. Maybe I was a wife in a position where my husband cheated on me and I can speak on it or whatever. So it can go either way. So please don't be in my comment section talking about, oh, I'm a side chick. It's because, no, it's because I'm human. It's because I'm human. I could put myself in both the side chick position and understand her logic and her feelings, and I could put myself in a wife situation and understand her logic and her feelings, and at the end of the day, both are valid. Both are valid. When at the end of the day, the only person that is wrong here would be the person that was in a committed relationship with me, that owed me the loyalty, that owed me the faithfulness, and that owed me the honesty and the truth, and the person that chose to went against everything that we had together and everything that we built together and chose to deliberately go out there and hurt me. Yes, I to say that I'm not gonna be mad at the third party would be me lying, but I would be more upset, more angry, more outraged at the person that I'm in a relationship with as opposed to the third party. Because again, they don't have, their loyalty is not to me. So why am I going to take all of my rage out on the third party? Especially if she did not know. Especially if they did not know. Because again, what guy in a committed relationship go out there and see a female they want to have sex with and say, hey, listen, I'm married and everything, but I would still like to get to know you and have sex with you and start a relationship with you? They don't do it. You want to know why? Because if they were to come forward and say, hey, I'm in a relationship, I'm married, you know what's going to happen? The female is going to turn him down. The female is going to be like, yeah, no, call your wife. Yeah, no, if you have a wife, why are you bothering me? Like, the female will literally check them. Again, this does not apply to the few of you out there, a very small percentage. Maybe it's percent because, we are in 2023. We are in 2023. Times have changed and people glorify being a side chick now. But, I would still like to think that there is a very small, a very minute percentage of female out there that would willingly date a married guy. I would still like to believe that there is a greater percentage of decent women that would not, or that would choose not to date a guy that's in a committed relationship or a guy that's married upon knowing the truth. And even upon knowing the truth, sometimes, again, when feelings are involved, it's hard. Like going back to the point with the lady in the car, like she wanted to commit suicide, which I think was pretty stupid because all these dicks out in the streets, baby. But I get it because feelings were already involved. Something just went in my eye. Feelings was already involved. She was already caught up. She had already fallen head over heels in love with this guy. She had already produced not one, but 2 kids for this guy. So by that, feelings were already involved and she was madly and deeply in love with this dude that had done nothing but lie and manipulate her during the course of the year of their relationship. And when feelings are involved, it's hard to turn your feelings off. I don't know nobody that can turn their feelings off and on so quick. When feelings are involved, it's hard to walk away. Even after knowing of finding out that this person is in a relationship, it's hard to walk away. And this is where they would be wrong. This is where it would make absolutely, positively no sense at all to continue on with a relationship that is going nowhere. What are you going to do? Be a side chick forever? Like that was the plan? That was the goal? Like, come on. So you find out that your boyfriend is in a committed relationship and you choose to stay. So you found out that your boyfriend, the guy that you're dating, is engaged to be married and making wedding plans with another female, and you choose to stay. Huh? You choose to stay? Because that made sense to you? You found out that the guy that you've been dating for the past year, year and a half, is married. He has a wife. He has kids. He has a cat. He has a rat. He has a dog. He has a bird. He has an elephant. With another kid on the way. And instead of ending the relationship, you chose to stay. At this point, baby, you need your ass beat. At this point, you need your butt whooped. At this point, if the wife, the girlfriend, or whatever choose to attack you, you deserve everything you got. And again, I get it. Feelings are involved. You're in love. You know, I get it. The dick is good. I get it. But he's not yours. At that point, you need to figure yourself out. You need to figure your life out. Because oftentimes, these men do not leave their wife for the side chick. So when you find out that the person that you are in a relationship, or that you thought you were in a relationship with, when you find out, the best thing that you can do for yourself is walk away. If you choose to stay and the wife finds out and she comes after you, I'm out of it. But ladies, we have to start holding these men accountable. We have to start holding these men accountable for knowingly stepping out on us instead of going after the female and letting him off scot-free. Because you know what's going to happen when you do that? You are empowering him. You're giving him too much power and control over you. And yes, I get it. You've invested too much into a relationship. You invested too much into this person to just simply let it go. And I'm not asking you to just, let it go. But me personally, well, that's just me. Yeah. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about, other stuff. If you are going to willingly fight for your relationship or for your marriage, then your significant other is going to want to do the same. And sadly, I don't know the exact statistics, but it would seem that there's a lot of men out there that would prefer not to put in the work to fix their relationship once they've messed up. If you still love your husband, you love your boyfriend, or whatever the case, because again, listen, nobody get over their feelings overnight. If you're not gonna hold this man accountable for hurting you, for playing you, and you're gonna stay in that relationship, then be prepared to, constantly be fighting other females over him. Because he's going to do it again. You not holding him accountable is not going to stop him from cheating with somebody else. You staying in that relationship and fighting for your relationship and fighting for it to work and hoping that he can change, praying for him to change, to become a better person, a better man, the man that you see in him, or the man that you want him to be. And sometimes these men are incapable of doing it. If you're going to stay, then be prepared to always constantly live a life of doubt. Be prepared to always live a life of not trusting that person anymore. Because once that trust is broken, it's hard to get it back. It's hard to get it back. Even after you've caught your husband or your boyfriend, your fiance cheating on you, and you decide to continue with the relationship, it's your prerogative, it's your right. Listen to me. Hey, baby, if you like it, I love it, okay? And you caught the girlfriend, you beat up the girlfriend, or whatever the case is. Either the girlfriend is gonna, if the third party has any type of sense, then that would be the end of the relationship. But often than not, the third party sticks around because now it becomes a competition to see, like, okay, who can outdo the other person and win the prize, which isn't much of a prize if he's cheating on you. If he lied and manipulated you into being in a relationship with him, knowing that he was already in a relationship, is not much of a prize in my book. But listen, to each his own. But if after beating up this female, you beat up the first, you beat up the second, you beat up the third, you beat up the fourth, and so forth, and you still in a relationship with this man, then be prepared to live that life for a long time. And shut up about it. Because if you catch your boyfriend, fiance, husband cheating, and all you did was attack the other female or the other person because you have misplaced anger issues, and you are still with the person, if you have no intentions of leaving that relationship, you have no intentions of filing for divorce from your cheating husband, shut up about it. Because if you're not going anywhere, he's going to cheat again. Yeah, you can't beat everybody, baby. You cannot beat everybody. So it's either you're going to confront both people, not just the woman, ladies, not just the third party, guys. Our anger is going to be directed at both parties, mainly the person that's committed to you. We're going to address both of them, and then we make a decision. Are we going to leave the relationship or are we going to stay in it? And if you choose to stay in it, shut up about it. No, seriously, shut up about it. Because it's going to happen again. Very rare that a guy is remorseful for cheating. Very rare that their remorse drives them to being loyal and faithful when they see and realize the amount of hurt and pain and trauma that it caused you. Very rare that it registers in their minds that I never want to cause this person in my life. I never want to cause this woman in my life that kind of hurt and pain anymore. So I'm just going to continue to be loyal and faithful to her and only her. It's very rare that it happens. Again, I don't have statistics, but it's rare. It's very rare that these men are remorseful about their cheating. And if they're not remorseful about their cheating, they're going to continue to cheat. Even if it's not with this person, it's going to be another person. And when you catch them with this other person, it's going to be another person. So if you have no intentions of leaving, let the man cheat in peace. Let him cheat in peace if you have no intentions of leaving. But if you have any type of pride and dignity in who you are and your self-worth, you will leave that cheating person. I almost said something else. You would leave the cheating person for the other person. Let them do what they do. Let them be happy together, whatever. And you cry, you feel the pain, you embrace the pain, you heal from it, and you grow. And you learn, because with each relationship, with each failed relationship, as with anything else, it teaches you what to tolerate and what not to tolerate. It teaches you what you like from what you dislike. So instead of attacking the other person because our person that we're in a committed relationship decided that they didn't have the maturity or the capability in them to be loyal and faithful to us, we need to hold that person more accountable than the person that he cheated with. Because oftentimes than not, the third party is clueless to the fact that they're even in a relationship. Many times they don't know. Many times they do not know. Many times they're in the dark the same way that you, being the wife, the fiance, or the girlfriend, you're also in the dark, and he's the only person having his cake and eating it too and having a grand old time because he's playing both of you for a fool. Both of you for a fool. And if that's the case, and if your husband is the type of person that, you know, sometimes, because these men can genuinely love you and still cheat. Yeah. And you guys like, you know, love, listen, hey, I don't make the rules, okay? I don't make the rules. I'm just saying. Sometimes these men can genuinely love you and still cheat. And if you still genuinely love your partner and you still want to be in a relationship with your partner, you're either going to shut up about it or, you know, talk about having an open relationship. You know, discuss the possibility of being in a polygamous relationship as opposed to a monogamous one, you know, and see which options works out for you. But ladies, we have to control our emotions. We have to stop attacking the third party. We have to address our anger and our rage to the person that is warrant that is worthy of our anger. And most of the times, oftentimes than not, it is not the third party. It is usually the men, sometimes the women, but it's usually our partner that's in a relationship with us. Okay, so that's just a little food for thought. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. You know, this topic got a little but please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and my podcast is on Spotify. True Reflections, you can find it on Apple Podcasts and iHeartRadio, Spotify, and I think Google Podcasts too. So you definitely want to tune into that. If you missed the vlog, you can also tune into the podcast. Okay, so once again, the name of my podcast is True Reflections. True Reflections. You can find me on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and my vlog, my YouTube channel is Cheyenne Angel. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you know, you guys can leave some comments down below in the comment section for me. You know, share your thoughts, your views, your opinions. For the podcast, there is a Q&A section in there, so you guys can leave me messages, and when I see them, I promise I will engage you guys, because the interaction with you guys is important to me. So you guys, you can go ahead and do that for me. But yeah, you guys can just leave your comments down below. Please be respectful. Please be respectful, because any comment that is mean and nasty will be deleted, will be reported, and you know, yeah, because we're not about negativity. Okay, sometimes some conversations are hard to have, but please just keep it cute in the comment section, keep it respectful in the comment section. Even when you are responding to other commenters, please keep it respectful always. Okay, and again, these are my personal thoughts, my personal opinion. Okay, so don't come at me or whatever the case is, but I appreciate you guys so much for listening. Once again, my podcast is True Reflections on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and iHeartRadio. And my YouTube channel, of course, is Cheyenne Angel. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. As always, stay blessed.